Aloha, my name is Peter Rockford Espiritu. I'm the founder and artistic director of Tao Dance Theater, the only professional dance company based in Honolulu, founded by a native Hawaiian. I am the MC tonight, and I met Anna Borsey, who's the visionary and who created, she's the whole brains behind the First Nations Writers Festival. The First Nations Writers Festival, what I like about it is I'm a Pacific Islander. My father's Hawaiian from the island of Maui. My mother is from American Samoa, from the island of Tutuila and Whangatongo. So I was raised very Pacific Islander. I spent a lot of time I spent almost 7 years in Fiji teaching at the University of South Pacific, and they have 13 member countries. The majority of the countries that are being represented are part of the greater Oceania, greater Pacific. And what I like about this project, because it's based in Australia, is that it really allows Pacific Islanders to tell their stories from their own voice. The first person, and it's not people like anthropologists collecting stories and then retelling the story in what they interpret to be. They're actually getting the stories directly from the people. I like that. I am a writer. I feel like with my work, I've written an opera. So the opera is on, I'm really into myths and legends, storytelling, and ancestral knowledge. I think that a lot of those stories, I don't really like to say myth and legends because it's, to me, in Hawaii and all to the greater Pacific, a lot of people can actually trace their lineage to those people. So like Maui, just like Jesus was a person, in our eyes, Maui was a person and came from lineage. And so, to call it a myth or a legend, it's like that means that they weren't really real. But in our eyes, they are real, and they come from our ali'i, our chiefs, are descendants from those people, those gods. I would say don't be afraid to tell your story, because everyone has a story to tell, and every story is like a snowflake. Every story is like a piece of sand. There's not one that is the same, and there's no story that shouldn't be heard. We all come from an oral tradition, which makes you sometimes not want to write down stories, and we can tell them, but then I feel like if you have the chance, you should write a story, or ask your grandparent, your grandmother, or your grandfather, or great-grandmother, and ask them, tell me a story, and even research. Are those people, who were these people? And you'll learn something about where you came from. If you haven't come to any of these events, please do. You'll learn something, and you might be inspired to write, or maybe buy a book, or maybe some artwork.